Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Rare Saturday stream, which, I have mentioned at the end of Friday stream. And, I'm going to be finishing up Soul Reaver 2 in the 1 and 2 Remaster collection today, hopefully. And resume from where we left off. Being in the past of Nosgoth and arrived at the village, which was very much wrecked in Nosgoth's future. Hello to all watchers who are here right now, and to those that are watching the past VOD in the future, whether it's on Twitch during its 7-day period or on the secondary YouTube channel, which will always be around to watch. All right. Pop out chat. And I know the stream is running well on here, so I'm booting up the game now. Alright, switch over to this scene now. Alright, make sure that controller is responsive.
Kain refused the sacrifice.
I'm having the feeling that batteries might be getting a bit low, but hopefully it's enough for, getting on through the rest of the game. Alright, most recent Reaver obtained. Obtained is the Air Reaver. I think I probably already damaged him a bit from the Air Reaver. I can block in combat. And I tried blocking a heavy attack. I'm probably better off dodging. And welcome, by the way, Javral. Wow, night and day in how this area is. Future was dark as hell. Block normal attacks. I want to get rid of this weapon, but Now, there's way too many of them at one time. Oh, there's someone slinging magic over. Well, easier said than done in this case. Because I'm getting hounded by guards. Alright, I'm gonna grab a weapon and finish the job. Alright, so hordes of enemies, pull out the Reaver. Yeah, kneel and put down, or go into look mode and then throw.
Over there!
Guard me, brothers!
Yeah, pretty important having a weapon around. Yeah, Soul Reaver kills don't give health.
Guard me, brothers!
Return to hell! Free your soul, demon!
Wow, being pretty aggressive. Comic releasing soon called The Dead Shall Rise.
After my long journey, I finally stood on the threshold of enlightenment. For here was Janos Audrin's mountain retreat, intact and unblemished. The upheaval that would one day topple this ancient edifice had not yet occurred. And while I had no certainty that Janos still lived, this scene boded well, for I presumed that the collapse of the retreat must have followed the ancient vampire's demise. There was only one obstacle. How to reach the balcony suspended at that maddening height, so far beyond my reach. For this was the architecture of winged creatures. The tattered ruins of my wings were of no use. I would need to devise some other means into that mountain.
Already seen it. Icon marks the spot. We have arrived. Hey, don't this brazier look familiar? Oh, let me guess. Eyeball. Had to be an eyeball.
Stop eyeballing me.
I play that back in response. Guess that grail thing or whatever is important. Man, I'm gonna have to get to the Dark Forge found around here. Actually pretty interesting that despite going around everywhere in time, yeah, forges seem to attune across every place in time. Yeah, dark and light forges during the first period at the start of the game. The air forge in the doomed future. And this is where the fire forge is. Alright, gotta get to the Dark Forge so I can, yeah, equip the Dark Reaver and, blind that eye. Probably not going the right way, but I'm checking here anyways. Though, I'm very sure I entered through underwater. This is probably an extension to the whole place. And this is where I'm gonna have to actually use the ranged Fire Reaver attack at once I finally get the thing forged. Huh, looks like a Air Reaver forge. Oh. Well, I just found it now. And I'm gonna have to go back here later with the Dark Reaver to blind that eye and grab that grail-looking thing. Huh, that's just a shortcut back to out here. So it looks like I'm gonna need the Air Reaver to get to places. Grab the weapon. Got the block. Insert air reaver. Hey, there's a dark forge here. I haven't found any shades yet that I'd have to destroy to activate a forge. Yep, literally to a obstacle. Well, it's the obstacle in question that's gonna go blind. It's too late for that eyeball. I already took this chalice or whatever. Oh, I see. Looks like I'm scooping up liquids too with it. And putting it in here. Damn. Huh. It's blood, huh? That was like some orange ashes or something. And we don't need the chalice anymore, so it's now gone from our hands. At least Raziel doesn't have to deal with ice physics. Like, I've mastered ice physics, but I'm pretty much aware of characters that are pretty much immune to such physics. Most recently here, Raziel. And I recall the blue dino in Adventure Island 2 and 3 who can move on ice without slipping around.
The mountain's interior was hollow, I discovered, and graced with soaring architecture unique to its creators. As with the outer facade, these balconies and galleries could only be reached by those gifted with flight. With only my ruined wings to carry me, this towering labyrinth seemed impassable, while the object of my quest lay just beyond my grasp. For here, suspended at the apex of the chamber, was the threshold that surely led to the great vampire himself. I didn't know whether Janos Ordren was the monster depicted in the stronghold, or one of the noble creatures memorialized among the ruins of the ancient vampires. But I didn't care. Demon or angel, he alone held the key to my destiny.
There's always a way up, even with tattered wings like that. I've got a feeling I'm gonna need light. Huh, chalice time again. Huh. Guess the whole chalice is disposed of once it gets used once. Oh. Well. Guess the chalice got returned and emptied. Can I throw the thing into there and somehow fills it up? Nope. Oh, the chalice just vanished. Right. Yeah, filling the chalice with blood is one thing. Oh yeah, isn't this like... There's like an achievement associated with this puzzle. Like you have to finish it in 15 minutes or less. Yeah, I'm definitely not finishing this puzzle in 15 minutes. Yeah. It's my first time with this puzzle. I have like a bunch of Soul Reaver 1 related achievements to do. But if I'm like hunting for them one day... I do need the light Reaver for here. Yeah, so I have to hit both at the same time. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Well, now I can bring one of the grails over now. Filled with blood. You know. Yeah, I don't think it matters which one I grab. I'm gonna, like, have to fill two, braziers with blood. Yeah, this one's going to get vanished after use. Stairway and bridge forged in blood. Wow, even a air chute has been forged. And there's the next goal. Oh, there's another freaking eyeball over to the right. Wonder if those that played this game years ago on the PS2, like, initially didn't see the eyeball over there yet. I forget if there's like widescreen option there, but some games on PS2, if not a lot of them, did have such an option. I'm pretty sure the eye is looking right over there. Okay, doesn't seem like the eyeball is that threatening. Surely it cannot reach here from below, right? Also, if only we're wait. Okay, I'm gonna jump down. Is that one receptacle still gonna have blood in it? Yep. It does. I could literally hear the eye just shuffling around, ready to eye blast Raziel back to the ethereal plane. Well, time for a detour. Well, that's no good. Looks like I'm gonna have to find some alternate means to get there. I'm gonna go here quickly and see what I can find. Oh, it's just that one room. Just one room. No interlinked ones. Well, light's not gonna blind the eye. Yeah, the bridges, airlift, and stairs are still around. I'm gonna get Air Reaver back up and working again. Alright, I need to shine more light here. Shine the light. Oh, I'm sure it's safe to do this here. Hit quickly in succession. Time for the Grail again. I do wonder, though. Can I get away with scooping blood from a brazier, which I'd already... yes, I can. Wow. Mysteriously scooping up metric tons of blood from a brazier, but the braziers with the blood scooped out of still has plenty left for more. Yeah, another shortcut. Just need to fully activate. I'm gonna go blind that eye on the way to the next shield. Can I throw it here? Nope. Huh. Wasn't gonna take a risk. Jumped out from the side where hopefully the eyeball could not get to, unless that eyeball is out of commission for good. If it's out of commission for good, then good. I'm using the word good a lot in that sentence. I know the drill. Yeah, there's like 2 chalices on each floor to grab, but the one that gets yoinked and used or dropped returns. Only one staircase this time. Another shield. Oh, 2. Yeah, jumps like that. No problem. Yeah, I just unlocked that. Let there be shortcut. The disappearance of yet another door. Well, I don't have Air Reaver selected right now. I had to forge it first. Actually, oh boy. Gonna be some projectile timing shenanigans involved. Though, I think I'm gonna want to activate the next floor. Yeah, for quick ascension. Yeah, it looks like there's a panel that's blocking. And well, this one is swinging like a pendulum. No swinging pendulum thing's gonna stop me. It's not gonna stop me from, like, getting the light through. Looks like I'm gonna have to get the Air Reaver again. Because there's a panel that requires busting. And broken. shine the light through. Alright, grab and fill. Grab and fill. Well, not exactly the right direction. Alright, that stairwell back down. Those stairs back down. Yep, yet another air well. It's gonna be quicker bringing the next chalice over. I could just scoop more blood out of the brazier just recently filled. They've had the means to allow those who cannot fly to get around. There's nothing on the sides. And having a nice stroll through the hallways, being lit by crystal. Hello, anyone there?
Janos Audrin?
It is heartening after all these years to hear my name spoken without contempt. Razia? My child, what have they done to you?
I have been dragged through hell and back. All it seems to reach this moment. But I don't yet know why.
For thousands of years I have waited, alone here, losing faith. At the time of the binding, 9 guardians were called to serve the pillars, and I was summoned as the 10th guardian, the keeper of the Reaver, the weapon of our salvation. Over time, our race died out, until I alone remained, sustained only by my obligation to you and by my guardianship of the blade.
And the other 9? Why did their guardianship not sustain them?
I don't know. As our race dwindled, the humans prospered. I have watched over the centuries as our history faded into myth and finally receded altogether. The humans have forgotten us entirely and claimed the pillars for themselves, wholly ignorant of their true purpose. To them, I am merely a devil, the origin of their vampire plague.
Why would the pillars summon human guardians then, if they are meant to be served by vampires?
The pillars choose their guardians from birth, Raziel, and vampires are no longer born. This is the crux of our dilemma, and this is the terrible irony. With their vampire purge, the members of the Circle have assaulted the very architects of the pillars they are sworn to protect. They have embarked on a treacherous path. With every vampire they kill, the humans are slitting their own throats. They know I'm up here, beyond their reach, and it terrifies them. You can see how they flaunt their kills to torment me, or perhaps simply to lure me out. They have this foolish notion that destroying me will somehow topple our entire bloodline. Thankfully, we're not that fragile.
I have seen them mustering their forces in the village below.
Yes. I don't know what they're plotting, but I fear our time may be bitterly short.
Mankind seems to have brought you only torment and grief. You must hate them.
They fear what they don't understand, and they despise what they fear. But no, I do not hate them.
Vorador does.
He has suffered much. He cannot forgive them.
Should they be forgiven?
They don't understand what they're doing. They are simply unenlightened and vulnerable to manipulation.
So, it's all true then, what Kain and Vorador have told me. I really am some kind of unholy vampire messiah.
Unholy? No. Messiah, perhaps.
I don't like that word. It smells of martyrdom.
Raziel, your role in this world's destiny is more crucial and more benevolent than you've allowed yourself to believe. Your journey will not be easy. Dark powers are allied against you. But I think you already know this. You appear to have been cruelly tested.
Vorador must have daddy
Binding
issues.
must be secured, Raziel. The pillars are the lock.
And the Reaver is the key.
Yes.
The Reaver is here. Why do I feel nothing?
The most formidable weapon ever forged by our swordsmiths. They infused the blade with vampiric energy, empowering the Reaver to drain our enemies of their precious lifeblood.
As Janos presented the blade, an inexplicable sense of dread crept over me, more palpable than anything I'd felt before. I was at once horribly repelled by the sword, and yet irresistibly compelled to touch it, to take it up. Please, take it away from me.
Uh-oh.
I fear you have been followed. You must save yourself, Raziel.
Janos! No!
Janos sent us away.
My surroundings whirled sickeningly, and I found myself transported safely away from the ambush to an adjacent chamber. Janos had delivered me from the Sarafan, selflessly forfeiting his own safety to preserve my life. And now I feared that my newfound mentor would be slaughtered by the very crusaders I had so recently revered. The irony pierced me, and with dawning horror, I realized that I had been duped by Mobius from the beginning. For the Sarafan had simply followed the path I gullibly blazed through this sanctuary, and had arrived bearing Mobius' staff. Thus armed, they had Janos at their mercy. Through the door, I could hear them battling, less than a dozen paces away. But it may as well have been 1,000 miles, for this barrier was sealed by elemental forces I did not possess. It seemed Janos had conveyed me into the heart of the fire shrine. I thought perhaps if I could galvanize the forge and imbue the Reaver in time, I might have a slim chance of saving Janos from his grisly fate.
Trials of Fire. Oh, I see. Looks like I'm grabbing torches or something. Oh, have the Dark Reaver equipped. The fire. Nope. Lost the fire. Back down I go. Yeah, these... Controller, please. You know, Logitech wireless controller like had input eaten. They all lower now. Yeah, but the blood level rises. Oh, I don't need the torch anymore. I'm done with it. Nope, needs the air reaver. Oh! On the crystal. And now the blood flow is lowering. Huh. Only a limited time on the crystal glow. That's fine by me. Huh. Only need to, like, go into, like, one of them to bring the airflow to them all. Wow, I'm already near the top with that. Groovy. Hopefully I don't drop this thing. Alright, once I light this thing, I'm going to have to get moving. No need to rotate around to get my height up. Light it up. Nice try, best viewers bot, but yeah, that message got blocked. Another one of those damn best viewers bots trying to link again, unsuccessfully. Hey, save point. It's a save point. Oh, I should save my game since I'm now near one. I don't think I've got the right Reaver type. Yeah, not the right Reaver type. I had a feeling once I saw orange particles flowing out of the lock. I think I'm gonna have to find a way to get that thing turned on. Oh, wait for the blood flow to finish. Oh, do I have to actually go right here? Yep, I'm gonna have to. Uh-oh. Oh, there's one more jet that needs to be... I'm gonna have to find a way to raise that thing. only problem. One of the air chutes is out of order. And hitting that light just doesn't lower the thing. It looks like that brazier is still burning, even under blood. Yeah, there's nowhere to stand around to imbue the Reaver with air. Like, no flooring around there. Yeah, getting here is one thing with the torch, but... Well, lighting the torch is one thing, but getting here with the lack of one of the chutes having air is another. Yeah, there's no more air rushing here. Wow, what do I even do here? I better not have soft-locked myself out of the rest of the game. I really hope I didn't soft-lock myself. Wait, why does it look like one of the... Yeah, the air current is, like, fully intact. So, something must have broke. Something must have broke. Hope loading this will, like, reset the whole thing. Oh, it's... I see the air chute's working fine now. Something really weird happened which caused that air chute to actually not actually work. Wow. I consider that a minor soft lock. Yeah, easily fixed by save reload. But, wow, what happened to cause that? I'd like to know. Sort of. It's a really bizarre glitch, or bug. Wow. Looks like a celebration's in order before the forge, like, works. That is quite the celebration to behold before finally getting the Fire Reaver. Hey, Piece of Pie Software, raiding with a party of 11. Hello, Drakaya and everyone. Hey, Reptiloid, how you doing?
I plunged the Reaver into that furnace and forged the blade with elemental fire. With the Reaver thus imbued, I was now armed to unlock the elemental barrier and rescue Janos from his execution.
Hey, Drakaya, how you doing? Can't stick around 'cause spoilers, but you hopes it's going well. Yeah, it's going well. I had a weird bug involving one of the air chutes here, but quitting and reloading the save fixed the issue, thankfully. Yeah, I'm doing well, and I'm sure rest of chat's doing well too. Yep, no permanent progress loss. Like I'm already like several hours in. Oh.
Look at his black heart. How it still beats.
Oh, the Heart of Darkness.
The fiend intends to bury us alive. Raziel, we must get out of here.
Oh yeah.
Remember the sword.
Human Raziel.
Forgive me. I'm sorry. I failed you. No, Razia. Perhaps this was my true purpose. Simply to save your life this once. While I have taken yours. Embrace your destiny, Razia. You must reclaim the Reaver. It was forged for you and you alone. Without it, there is no hope.
Well, technically we already have the Reaver and the different elements.
As I backed away from Janos's body, I was overwhelmed by a sense of self-loathing so deep I could barely contain it. In that instant, I rejected all that I ever was, and embraced the role Janos had safeguarded for me so patiently throughout the centuries. I knew then what I had to do, the task for which I was uniquely prepared. I would pursue the Sarafan dogs to their loathsome fortress and avenge Janos Audrin's murder. Mobius would pay dearly for his treachery, and my Sarafan brethren would reap the horrors they had sown. I would retake the stolen Reaver, which was rightfully mine. And finally, when all these debts had been paid, I would reclaim Janos Audrin's heart from their filthy, unworthy hands. If the heart was truly imbued with the power to restore vampiric unlife, its highest purpose was clear to me. I would restore the heart to Janos, and thus undo the vile crime committed by my abominable former self.
So we're going to get the Heart of Darkness. Am I getting it right, Raziel? Though wouldn't there like be several tens of them now? 'Cause Kain might have forged a whole bunch more.
We've been expecting you, little Razia.
So, these demonic pests were not merely the product of Nosgoth's corrupted future, for here they were, hurtling back over 5 centuries to pursue me. These creatures, I suspected, were minions of the unseen forces that had hoped to control me. This was the tangible expression of their displeasure.
Yep.
These demons were unleashed as the penalty for my disobedience.
really think you can say, Noskov? Let me enlighten you, poor Raziel.
How about I enlighten you, lightning demons? Oh, one more, huh? Nope, I am not easy prey. Whoa! Burst into flames. Oh. Time to run past the guards and fight these guys.
There he is, the savior of Nosgoth.
Please, give me your weapon. Yeah, but doesn't seem like there was like any faction infighting going on there. Well, it seems like Raziel knew what was up, more or less. Wow, that demon thought he was a Baron of Hell. Missing projectile slinging, though. And it looks like I'm not escaping this way. Oh. Or maybe I am gonna be able to. Well, that's a nope. Not safe to go through here. Hey, another raid. John Sweet Pea with a party of 8. How is Resident Evil Village faring for you? It's going fine on my end. Just finished the place where I ultimately got the final Reaver type of the game. Yeah, Fire Reaver. And now I'm trying to find my way out of this village. Only problem, parts of the village are blocked by fire. Oh. Oh. Did you shoot that fire? I'm asking you, giant demon. Well, it does spit a flamethrower fire, that's for sure. Yeah, I understand that you have a Resident Evil Village set up for, like, the feature presentation for the month. Of course, I have mine set up as Hexen and the other things with it. But that's more because of 30th anniversary for Hexen.
God, me.
Hey, the Remastered one is pretty good. Yeah, you need some good amount of exploration if you want to grab the other things, like expanding your health and well, your equivalent of magic points. And I'm actually fine with how the game resuming thing is. Like, you always start from a main area when you resume game, but you can more or less get back to where you were from last time by using the portals. And you can switch between graphic modes. Though, yeah, here in the Soul Reaver 2, yeah, right now there's minimal difference, actually. Only biggest difference is how Raziel looks. Though in Soul Reaver 1, it's way more noticeable since PlayStation era game for Soul Reaver 1. Well, I was going the right way before, but... well, time for me to go back the other way again. Time to go through the village again. I think I instinctively knew where I did need to go right back to. Well, I think the upside for me going the way I did is extra enemy to suck the soul out of.
Guard me, brothers!
Free your soul, demon.
Well, the next several I come across that aren't involved in barrier lowering, I am definitely just gonna skip. Yeah, like this one. Soul meter is full anyways, even if it might slowly go down. Oh, I'm locked in. Oh, crap. The Seraphim soldiers are, or they were chasing me, and now they're just wandering around here. Well, I guess the Seraphim soldiers and demons are in on the same thing. Mindset of terminate Raziel at all costs. And soul reave these demons. You know, I should definitely grab a weapon. Grab weapon and get ready to hack and slash with it for health. Oh. Magic user.
Free your soul, demon.
Yeah, these Seraphim soldiers are pretty good at attacking. Bigger than usual, but... Yeah, bigger they are, the harder they fall. Or as Duke puts it,
The bigger they are, the more they bleed.
yeah, they don't seem to want to do it. Making it look like that they're both in on the same thing. Yeah, both factions want Raziel dead, or deader. Right, this is where I am. Well, looks like it's still quite a ways back to the Seraphim stronghold. No big surprise.
You shall not pass.
Yeah, we'll see about that, big demon. I shall pass. Right, now I can get through here. Oh, that extends a bridge. so many shades in the cave. Yeah, don't go and breathe your dark breath on me. That's rude. That is really rude. Nope, I am out of your reach, whoever said that. I wouldn't have been able to get far without this forge anyways. If I'd managed to get this far. There definitely has to be something that's gonna require it real soon. These shades are not producing anything of worth for me, though. Not even reactivating forges from the looks of it. Oh. Hello there, Eldritch abomination thing.
You have failed me, Raziel.
I wonder, Old One, did you truly resurrect me, or were you simply there when I awakened from my torment in the abyss? I suspect you found me merely convenient, dropped in your lair by Kain, indestructible for some reason, a durable and gullible tool for you to manipulate. This one thing I readily admit. I have been used by others time and again, but always I seem to stray from their path. What is it about me, demon, that makes me such an unreliable instrument? Why do I survive one trial after another, on and on, in an endless succession of humiliating deaths and resurrections? It seems there is much more to my destiny and my history than I know. Perhaps more than you know as well.
Wow. Silent. Silent after that speech. Sounds like Raziel really told him. Raziel told him off. I think I might have to go to the ethereal plane and Oh, of course these bastards followed me here. Down the hatch! Later! Shade after shade after shade. It's raining shades. Well, more like snowing right now, so snowing shades.
He thinks he can change his destiny. What a fool.
The only fools are these demons. Kill fire demons within 1 minute at the start of the Seraphim era. Really easy with the Soul Reaver.
Get him. Return to hell.
Oh, I have a weapon equipped. Alright, one more soldier to get a soul from. Air shoot. Reminds you of Blood Omen's final boss. Yeah, which honestly, laughably easy. Probably could have like gone the whole way against that boss with just the fire blade. Sure, Soul Reaver would have made it much faster to decimate. Oh, there's someone slinging magic.
Free your soul.
Wow, really making me utilize the block. I hardly used block until now. And now I'm being given a bigger reason to use it. Yeah, GG, Seraphim guards.
Take the beast down!
Return to hell.
Guard me, brothers!
Free your soul, demon.
Wow. Doesn't want me to keep my health up very much. There's some braziers here.
Free your soul, demon.
Guard me, brothers!
Oh, I did put it down already. I want to check something. I guess they're just there for decoration. No lighting them to unlock something. What a tease. And there was a fire forge not far, too.
Over there. Return to
Oh, leftover, huh? So they used to have a purpose. Oh, there was a mage in the distance.
Guard me, brothers! Guard me, brothers!
Right, topped out. I'm skipping these ones. I have no reason to fight them right now. Wow. Really frozen under there. Like the ice just literally reaches down to the ground. I guess that's just one step of several. Alright, fire forge over there. Oh, there's the light forge. I'm gonna get these ones out of the way. Do want to get this one's soul, though, because... Alright, have a good sleep, John. Thanks for stopping on by for a bit. You have yourself a good sleep, and, have fun with, Resident Evil Village.
Guard me, brothers! Guard me, brothers!
Oh, this could be a problem.
There's one.
That cliffside is sloped and can't mantle.
Free your soul. Free your soul.
Oh, never mind. There is higher ground. I forgot. Higher ground. Yeah, melting the ice is just one step. Now I need to open the door. Actually,
Guard me, brothers.
can I knock this one into the water? Yep. Drowned Rat 2. Make a human drown in a body of water. Found the... Yeah, found the mechanism.
Here it comes. Guard me, brothers.
What sorcery is this? Kill 3 sorceresses in a row without being hurt. Actually, pretty easy to do. The sorceresses aren't that tough. They'd rather run away once I get close enough. Alright, back at the stronghold.
There's another one.
Maybe I should bring this sword with me. Let's pay Mobius a visit.
Seize him.
Return to hell. Free your soul.
Guard me, brothers.
Wow, what a prick! What a bastard! Probably would have been simpler just to soul reave him. Well, there's only one way forward.
Suddenly and inexplicably, I discovered the Reaver suspiciously laid across my path. Again, I sensed nothing of that temporal distortion, the peculiar sense of displacement I had felt when I encountered the Reaver in William's chapel. Cornered here with the blade, I suffered the same nameless dread that I had experienced when Janos first presented the Reaver to me. I felt at once repelled by the blade, and yet overwhelmingly compelled to seize it.
What could possibly go wrong?
So, Raziel, here we are finally. You have no choice but to confront me now, and I am not so foolish as I've let you believe. We have business to conclude.
You knew I would lead the Sarafan to Janos, you vile bastard. You've been orchestrating my every move. My destiny is an amusement to you.
It was fun while it lasted. I think not, Raziel. Malik, do not let this creature leave.
Oh, this is Malik.
Poses a danger to the circle. Poor, deluded Raziel. Did you somehow imagine you had the guile to change history on me? I'm the time streamer. I knew your every intention before you did, you imbecile.
They can feast on your corpses!
Lord Mobius, there is trouble within. The circle is under
Hold
attack.
fast, Malik. This one is the real danger to us.
What are you trying to concoct here, Mobius?
You toxic creature. Did you imagine I'd simply allow you to run loose, corrupting everything you encounter?
I admit that I've underestimated you to this point, Mobius. It's a mistake I won't repeat.
Wrong again, Raziel. Now, Malik, bolt the door.
Using his staff to disable my Wraithblade, Mobius effectively disarmed me, leaving me with only one choice of weapon. And yet I confess, it was not the lack of options, but blind rage that made me take up the Reaver. In my fury, it felt as though my hand had acted of its own will. And now, that same hand clutched the hilt with unyielding strength, and I felt a constrained tingling, a remote but palpable sense of longing, as the disabled Wraithblade tried vainly to embrace its physical twin.
Well, can't get rid of it. Also, we're back to full health.
Come to take your revenge, demon? Back to hell with you!
I recognize these two as my former brethren, in life as Sarafan, and in unlife as Kain's vampire sons. Melchiah and Zephon, the weakest of Kain's brood. These bastards had no idea what future lay in store for them, how they would become the very thing they so despised. The Reaver hummed with ravenous anticipation. Janos had called it a vampiric blade, endowed with the power to drain its victims of their lifeblood. I was eager to see what the Reaver would do to these two.
Oh, here we go!
Melchiah and Zephon fell before my blade, I felt the Reaver's bloodthirst as keenly as I ever had when I was still a vampire. I could sense the boundary between us dissolving. The Reaver was consumed with my rage, and I was intoxicated by its bloodlust. The blade had a vitalizing effect on me. My physical energy no longer decayed over time, and the wounds inflicted by my foes healed almost instantly. The Reaver had made me invincible.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna die now. Alright, who's next?
Have you come to reclaim the monster's black heart?
You'll have to get through us first.
My former brethren, Duma and Rahab, confronted me next. This all seemed so elegantly choreographed. Exhilarated by the Reaver, I was drunk with revelations. I could finally appreciate the delicious irony of Kain's blasphemous private joke, and I reveled as I colluded with him across the centuries. For it was I who put these bastards in their tomb, thus providing the corpses for Kain to raise as his vampire sons a millennium from now.
Another two down. Alright. Further on to where the Heart of Darkness is.
Get back to the pit you crawled from, demon.
And here at last was my brother Turel, who along with Duma would bear me into the abyss without questioning Kain's command. So dutiful and righteous, even as a vampire. I guess some habits die hard. The vampire Turel had eluded my vengeance. The Sarafan Turel would not.
Bro, looted my vengeance because the developers ran out of time. Alright, there's still this door.
So, vampire, here we are. You've destroyed my brethren, and now you've come for me. You'll find I'm not such easy prey. I don't want to kill you, but I will if I must. Return the heart to me, and we can end this now. So, you've come to avenge that filthy parasite and reclaim his foul heart. You're a righteous fiend, aren't you? Apparently I am. No, vampire. This is where it ends. But you won't be leaving this room. Now, let's finish this. I'll make it mercifully quick. As you did for Janos? No, that beast had eluded us for far too long.
Yeah, before being a vampire.
Ending too quickly. It's ironic, really. The great Janos Ordrin turned out to be no challenge at all. Thanks to you. Did you hear his cowardly screams when I tore that black heart out of his carcass?
Wow, I'm sucking at timing. I'm trying to block and then dodge at the right moment, but he's attacking too fast for me to do that on average.
I renounce you.
Avenge Jano's death.
And so it ends. My history comes full circle. Sensing its twin, the Wraithblade uncoiled itself from me, and instead wound lovingly around its former self. I felt its grip loosen, and as the blade left me, its absence chilled me more than its presence ever had. A foreboding sense of emptiness and loss stole over me, and a terrible revelation gathered like a storm at the edge of my awareness. With all other foes exhausted, the conjoined blades turned themselves on me, and I realized, finally, why I had sensed nothing when Janos offered me the blade. The Reaver was never forged to be a soul-stealing weapon. The ravenous, soul-devouring entity trapped in the blade was, and always had been, me. This is why the blade was destroyed when Kain tried to strike me down. The Reaver could not devour its own soul. The paradox shattered the blade. So, this was my terrible destiny. To play out this purgatorial cycle for all eternity. I could not bear it. Despair overwhelmed me. You. Are you enjoying this, Kain? Don't fight it, Raziel. Give into it. Was this your destiny for me all along? Trust me. I felt myself weakening, unable to hold on any longer. The Reaver was too strong. The compulsion to simply let go, too great. And then, a growing sense of vertigo and the familiar displacement. The paradoxical moment when my twinned soul hovered both outside and inside the Reaver blade. This was the instant, the glimmer of temporal distortion Kain had been counting on all along. This was the edge of the coin, the minute flicker of probability upon which Kain had gambled everything.
Now you are free to reclaim your true destiny, Raziel.
Behind Kain's eyes, I could see new memories blooming and dying as history labored to reshuffle itself around this monumental obstruction. And I could see by the dawning horror on his face that perhaps we had strained history too far this time. That by trying to alter my fate, he may have introduced a fatal paradox.
My God. The Hilden. We walked right into their trap. Raziel, Janos must stay dead.
But Kain's warning was lost as I slipped into the spirit realm, too weak to maintain my physical form. And there, waiting for me as always, was the Reaver, the Wraithblade, my own soul, twinned and bound eternally to me. And I realized that I could never escape my terrible destiny. I had merely postponed it. History abhors a paradox.
Oh, that's GG. That is GG.
Nice fucking model!
Thanks for the GG, Flim Springfield. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Yeah, the lock-on combat might be a bit janky, but well, I was not destined to die at the end anyways once I got the fully intact Reaver. Yeah, Blood Omen 2, which once was gonna be a new Kain the Forever Man game. I actually watched Ghost Austin X playing that 3D Kain TC by Impy earlier. For a bit. He went through the Tundra Beasts Glacier. Yeah, I do have the Xbox version of Blood Omen 2, which more or less is going to be way more stable than the unpatched PC version. But yeah, I give this a recommend, this collection. And the janky direction stuff may or may not be because of me having the analog modes set to only 8 directions. Actually, I think I'll check for a bit if it's whether because of me having the mode selected or where there's like really just 8 directions always, but yeah, Soul Reaver 2 for sure. I could pretty much like point in 360 degrees a direction. Yeah, I'm very much aware, by the way, on the Sega Dreamcast version of the first Soul Reaver, which it's better graphically. Of course, Soul Reaver 1 in this remastered collection goes with the PlayStation graphics for the classic look mode. And of course, the story's gonna continue in Legacy of Kain Defiance whenever I get around to playing that. Of course, there's still Blood Omen 2 to play to see what else has happened before. Yeah, Also find out who the Hilden are. I think I saw others play it before, if I remember right. Because I think I do remember there is long-range blood-sucking during the Kain segments. Like the sort of blood-sucking that he was able to do in the first Blood Omen. Yeah, of course. Might as well more or less go in release order. I really hope this command does link to the Soul Reaver Remaster collection. Yeah, I remembered. Yeah, it's available on Steam and GOG for PC. And also on other platforms for console. Also, I'm willing to bet that Soul Reaver 1 and 2 are Steam Deck ready. Yeah, it wasn't exactly going to be a long stream today. Well, I did have like a good amount of hours set for the purpose. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna quickly go to my most recent save in the first Soul Reaver and check up on directional movement. Oh no, I can do 360 here too! Yeah, it's because I had mode on that it was like only 8 directions. Yeah, so lesson learned. Don't have the mode option on the Logitech F710 pad. Yeah, worked on at the same time, and yeah, once again, the latter was once gonna be a sequel to Chacon the Forever Man, before the license to Chacon was lost and got retooled to Blood Omen 2. Anyways, that's a wrap for this rather short stream, it turned out. It's like over a couple hours worth left anyways. And I did have quite a few hours set. Yeah, the mode button does exactly that, Flim Springfield, so I probably could have had it off and made the platforming in the water area of Soul Reaver 1 less painful in return. Alright, now that's the end for the stream, so yeah, I'm going to bring up the the main browser window I have in general. And you know what? Arch Cynic is streaming right now, and he's playing Turok Dinosaur Hunter. Ancient vs. Hilden wasn't originally in the game before Blood Omen 2. I'm gonna check to make sure if Yeah, Arch Cynic's still going. Yeah, it looks like he's still going, so yeah, I'll send you all off to him. And now next week, I'm going to be having my streams on Wednesday and Thursday, because Friday I am not going to be available for streaming like around 5 p.m. or something. Yeah, I'm going to be away from the house on the 31st. So, no stream that day. Hence the Wednesday and Thursday streams. I'm going to be celebrating Hexen's 30th anniversary on those days. Main game in Death Kings of the Dark Citadel, and Vestiges of Grandeur. Thanks everyone for coming by and watching, and see y'all next stream. And have a good rest of the evening and such, everyone, and see y'all next time.